Guys, this is going to be a quick guide on how to start mapping in Path of Exile. First of all, I'm going to go over some requirements I would suggest to have a smooth experience. First of all, you should be at least level 65. Next, press C, go over to your defense tab and check if all of your resistances, except Chaos, ignore that one for now, are at least 75 or at least close to that. If some of your resistances are not maxed out, you can go to the crafting bench right here or the one in your hideout and take one of your items and craft on the resistance you need. For this, the items have to have an open suffix modifier by hovering over an item, pressing Alt, and then checking how many suffix modifiers this item has. This has 1, 2, and a maximum is 3, so this has 1 open suffix. Next up, for actual mapping, go to Commander Kirik. He's going to give you your first map. You can go down there to your mapping device, run the map, and get your first Atlas skill point. Important for these maps is that you run them on Magic or higher difficulty, at least for tier 1 to 5. As a quick guide, from tier 1 to 5, your map has to be Magic or higher, tier 6 to 10 is going to be Rare or higher, and for 11 to 16, you have to have a Rare and Corrupted map. With these bonus objectives, you get points for your Atlas skill tree. In this skill tree, I would recommend rushing up here for this node right here, and you can also just click this to see which map modifiers are on the Atlas tree. I would recommend grabbing this node over here, then making your way up here and grabbing some of the small map chants, because at the start you really want to just drop maps, and then later on, once you have completed your Atlas or have gotten close to it, then you can move into some strategies. Now the next tip I want to give you is have a hideout. I have this hideout right here, the map device is close, my stash is close, and all of the relevant NPCs are near. This is really important for just efficient gameplay. You can use an Orb of Transmutation to upgrade them from normal to magic, and an Orb of Binding or Orb of Alchemy to upgrade them from normal to rare. Later, when you get into red maps for the tier 11 to 16, you will also have to use a Warlorb on them. If at any point your damage feels low, this is usually build specific, but I can give you some general advice. For bow and melee builds, it's usually your weapon. If you are a spellcaster, the main reason is usually just gem levels. The more levels your gem right here has, the better. Otherwise, the best way to get to know how to improve your damage is just to follow a guide. Also, you can use Chaos Orbs to buy some early uniques off of the trade site. Just check a guide and see which good unique items work for your build. If you ever run out of maps, you can also go to Commander Kirik right here and purchase some maps from his store. Then I would recommend you to first go to down left, top right, and then bottom right. After you've progressed all the way to red maps down here, you will be able to fight the first pinnacle boss in the very corner. The same goes for every other corner on the Atlas, and you will have to defeat all 4 pinnacle bosses to get your 4 void stones. These are the basics of mapping in Path of Exile. I hope you have a smooth mapping experience, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below.